guys, so you join me today back out on the coast path. It's a week since the RAT, and for some sick reason I'm back at Port Pian where the RAT finishes, and it is a lovely day. We're just going out today to get some vert ready for UTS in 4 weeks today. So today is about getting mileage, elevation in the legs, and hence the bit of coast path between here and Pentuan has quite a nice amount of elevation, so we're gonna get out on that, and we'll do a little RAT update as we're going, so we'll catch you out there. So for some sick reason, we've decided double hills was a good idea. So, yay, back down we go. Nice views. Good idea?
Yeah.
And back up. Oh, it's going to be tough. Oh yeah, double steps. Why? And back down we go. Ooh. So, the RAT, 50k, so I'll tell you my journey on it quickly. So, the weather for the day was absolutely atrocious. To start with, it was on the start line, biblical rain, and very wet, so it meant we needed our coats and everything on. And we weren't sure if it was going to be quite cold, so the trail had got really wet and stuff, and we were started about 10 minutes early, which was really nice, because it wouldn't have been fun just stand there in the rain for 10 minutes, getting cold and wet. So the start of that race, as I think I said in my videos, is very fast and flat for probably the first 5-6 miles, to be honest. And I did go against my advice, but probably being more of an experienced runner, I knew I could, and I knew that bit of coastline, so I went out hard to get ahead. I think I had an average heart rate of about 180 for the first 6-7 miles, and then it got really hot because I had my coat on. So I think you get to the first proper climb is on the Nair, so that was the point where I took my coat off, and it was still raining quite heavily. We had a lot of like heavy showers and just constant mizzle, to be honest. So we I ran, I think apart from the first half a mile, I ran the whole race on my own. I saw one red runner come past me, and that was it, the whole race. 32 miles, great. Couldn't see anyone behind me, couldn't see anyone in front of me. So I was feeling really good up until about Mevagissey, and at that point my energy started to wear out quite a lot. I wasn't sure how much lead I had because I was in first place, and I got told at the bottom of Mevagissey that it was 7 minutes on second, and I felt a bit of pressure with that because I thought 7 minutes can be lost quite easily in the last few miles. So I knew I had to crack on a bit, but I was really struggling to eat because I was running so much, which obviously when I've been out training haven't really. Here comes Paul.
Morning.
On his march down. Yeah, I haven't really been running consistently because, you know, you're either waiting for each other or stopping, doing a bit of filming, etc. So that kind of running consistently, I'm now just turning around and going back down this hill, was quite tiring, and so it meant that I kind of didn't have enough energy on board, and probably should have eaten something between my breakfast at 5:30 and the race at 8:30, and I kind of forgot. Well, I had a bar and I put it down somewhere and lost it and found it when I got back in the registration. So yeah, I mainly kind of relied on gels for the race, and then luckily on the road to Pentuan, which is about 2 miles after Mevagissey, Chloe appeared, my friend Chloe, and kindly informed me that I actually had 17 minutes, and the message got lost a bit in translation. So I knew I could kind of relax, and I knew I needed to pick up some proper food in Pentuan checkpoint, so I just run in and grabbed a couple of flapjacks and things, and then sort of marched on the last 4 miles. Very much look forward to Cocktail Corner because I knew the girls would be there and be a chance to have a laugh and have a picture. And that really kind of spurred me on for the last 2 mile and a half, 2 miles, and then coming into the finish was really good. I felt really strong, and I crossed the line in first. A real nice result. I've always aimed to win that race, and I think I I did it in 5 hours 14, which is a slower time, and I've done it before. I think before it was about 5 hours 9. But I think the conditions and stuff didn't really turn around about you again. Didn't really necessarily they weren't necessarily going to help on that day, and I think probably running on quite tired legs as well after all the training up in Snowdonia the week before. So certainly not been taking it easy. And yeah, so as you can see, we're back on it again today, and the training continues for UTS. So yeah, so it was a good result. Chuffed. There's only one left now, and that's the Boyd. So I'm seriously considering 24 hours on the same 2.5 mile stretch of coast path next year, because if I could podium in that, I think I'd have a trophy in all of them, which would be quite nice. And it's the 10th anniversary of the event next year, so if you haven't done it, get your name on the list, because it really is a super event, super fun, super nice people. It's probably one of my favourite races, and it was just so nice to see lots of people again and hang out with people and stuff. So yeah, it was really nice. Anyway, I better march you back on up the hill. Yeah, so in Pentuum, which was our turnaround point today, done like 2,000 feet of elevation in 6 miles, so pretty good, pretty on course for UTS. So we'd have a quick catch up with Paul.
Morning, you alright?
And see how it's going. It's currently retying his shoelace. So how was your rat journey, Paul?
It was very good.
Was it?
Didn't really know what to expect, because I don't do a lot of running really this year. Been doing a bit of all sorts, so we just went out hard from the gun and saw what happened, really.
And where did you position yourself quite early on then? Did you?
I thought I'd go with the ones at the front. That lasted all of about 150 metres,
Right.
before they disappeared into the distance.
Mm-hmm.
So then ran with a couple local guys for the best part of 15 miles, I think.
Yeah.
And then from then on ran all the way back in by myself, really.
Yeah.
Didn't really see anybody all day, ran my own race, paced it quite well.
Did you feel quite strong?
Yeah, quite felt strong, a few little niggles,
Yeah.
ankle, knee, numb leg, but
Just a few little niggles. A numb leg.
the last couple,
That's
yeah,
an interesting one.
it's from the knee, I think.
Oh.
Last couple miles were quite interesting going down the steps, but didn't slow me up. Managed to get a course PB by a couple of minutes.
What time did you run in total?
5 hours, 4 minutes, 50 seconds.
Wow.
Well done.
Well done! Well done! Superb run!
Placing me 4th overall
It's really good.
and first person not to win a trophy again. I've been
Bridesmaid
4th in
again.
this before, and yeah, if you were to check out my power of 10, you see I come 4th all the time.
Yeah.
So I either need to do some training, up my game, or give up completely.
Well, you shouldn't give up. Fourth is alright, isn't it?
Yeah, it's better.
It's a respectable,
It's better than 5th, I suppose.
and it's a good time as well. I don't think you should
No, I'm pleased with time. I wanted to go sub 5 hours.
Yeah.
So we set out with sub 5, sort of rough idea in my head, but I'm not quite sure where I lost it. Probably the last 10 miles, probably.
Do you think the weather played an aspect in it, with it being quite wet and things, or?
Maybe a little, but it was nice and cool. I'd rather that than thing. Although I was worried at the start that my feet were going to get wet and I was going to have blisters from hell.
But they were okay.
Feet were absolutely fine. Innovates were
So,
spot on.
Innovates, here we are. Wasn't these
Innovates.
ones, no.
These are the 300s, which I'm using for Snowdonia in a couple of weeks, hopefully. They're a little heavier, but they're a bit easier on the calves, I think.
So,
but I can't lock my feet in them, they keep sliding around.
Oh, okay. So overall it was a good day then?
Yeah, good day, good event. Really enjoyed it. Nice to be back out on the trails again. You
advise people to do the event?
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah, it's a good one, isn't it?
Get themselves down here in Cornwall in August.
So, 10-year anniversary of the RAT next year. It was our first ultra.
Get yourself involved.
What are you going to do?
I'm going to finish in the top 3 in the black.
Are you?
Yeah, because I want a trophy.
He said it on camera. So, he's top 3 black next year. So, watch this space, eh?
I'm hoping everybody who's podium this year won't want to come back because they don't like doing the same races. So hopefully they won't be here, so hopefully there'll be nobody else.
No. And how are we feeling for UTS?
I need to get rid of this ankle niggle and this knee niggle. So I shall cycle again next week, I think. This is the first time I've run since last week. So I've been cycling all week.
So is double hills today conducive to getting rid of said ankle injury?
The ankle's not as bad because my knee's out now. So it's getting better.
So we've got like 6 miles to go back. So
another 2,000 feet of climbing.
2,000 feet of climbing. Are you gonna be okay for that? Yeah.
Same as I was last week.
Good.
Get it done.
Getting it done. Exactly. Right. Let's go. And that pretty much sums up our RAT journey.
And the most talking I've ever done on YouTube.
Yeah, and I'm gonna dispense of the camera now. The battery's running low, and we're just gonna crack on back, I think, and get a coffee back in Charlestown. So thanks for watching, and don't forget, if you like, subscribe, and we'll catch you in the next one. We'll be hoping to get out on the trails again next weekend. Nice. Sorry, Paul's got an issue with shot blocks now. Probably because you carried them around on a little journey around the RAT last week. Yeah, so we'll be back out on the trails next week, hopefully. Well, I will be, hopefully. And we'll...
What do you think of our new hats?
Taken away. Yes, new hats purchased at the RAT. As you'll notice, I've got a real fetish for hats. Hats and trainers, I've decided, are my thing.
Birthday and Christmas sorted.
Yep, pretty much. Yeah, hats and trainers. Love a hat. So if you know any good hats and you think I might like them, they've got to be bright colours, let me know, write in the comments.
Yeah,
right.
Get them involved.
Catch you in the next one. Bye.
Cheers.